There is a specific kind of exhaustion that has nothing to do with sleep. It is the exhaustion of hoping for something again and again and again and watching it not happen. You hope things would get better. They didn't. You hope that person would change. They didn't. You hope that one day your efforts would finally be rewarded. They weren't. And now you are sitting in a place that is darker than sadness. You have stopped hoping. Not because you want to, but because hope itself has started to feel dangerous. Today Krishna speaks directly into that darkness. And what he says will reignite something you thought was gone forever. Welcome to OKK. Only Krishna knows. If there is one message this channel was created to deliver, it is today's message. Because losing hope is one of the most dangerous places a human soul can find itself. Not dangerous in the dramatic sense, but dangerous because when hope dies, everything else slowly follows. Motivation dies. Joy dies. The will to keep going dies. And Krishna cannot bear to watch a soul he loves slip into that darkness without reaching in. So, today he reaches in. Through this video. Through these words. Directly to you. Let me describe where you are right now. You still function. You still go through the motions of daily life. You wake up. You work. You eat. You sleep. But something inside has gone quiet. The part of you that used to dream, that used to believe things could be different, that used to feel excited about the future, that part has gone very, very quiet. People around you may not even notice because you have become good at going through the motions. But you notice. You notice that prayers feel empty. You notice that the things that used to bring you joy no longer do. You notice that you have started making peace with a smaller life than you were meant to live. And that quiet acceptance of less than you deserve is breaking your soul slowly and silently. Here is what Krishna wants you to understand about the place you are in right now. The darkest moment of hopelessness in the entire Bhagavad Gita happened before a single teaching was given. Arjuna sat in his chariot on the most important battlefield of his life and said, I will not fight. I see no good in this. I do not want victory. I do not want happiness. Let them kill me. He gave up completely. He lost all hope. And what did Krishna do? Krishna did not lecture him immediately. Krishna did not say, get up and stop being weak. Krishna first sat with him. He let Arjuna speak every hopeless word. He let him express every fear, every doubt, every reason to quit. And only after Arjuna had emptied himself completely did Krishna begin to speak. Krishna is doing the same with you right now. He is sitting with you, letting you feel everything. And when you are ready, he will speak. In the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 7 and 8, Krishna makes one of the most powerful promises ever spoken. He says, whenever and wherever there is a decline in righteousness and a predominant rise of unrighteousness, at that time I manifest myself. To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of Dharma, I myself appear, millennium after millennium. Now, hear this truth deeply. If Krishna appears when Dharma declines in the world, does he not also appear when hope declines in your world? When the light inside you begins to go out, Krishna does not stand at a distance watching. He shows up. He manifests in a video you happen to find, in a thought that comes from nowhere, in a moment of unexpected peace, in a sign you almost missed. Krishna is already showing up for you. You are watching his arrival right now. Hope is not naive. Hope is not foolish. Hope is not the denial of reality. Hope is the soul's recognition that Krishna is not finished yet. When you lose hope, you are essentially saying, I know better than Krishna what is possible for my life. You are closing the door on outcomes that Krishna has not yet closed the door on. Every single person in our scriptures who received a miracle was still hoping when the miracle arrived. Draupadi hoped when she cried out to Krishna in her darkest moment. The Pandavas hoped through 13 years of exile. Prahlad hoped through every attempt on his life. Hope was not their weakness. Hope was their weapon. And it is yours too. So, how do you find hope again when it feels completely gone? Krishna gives us the answer in one of the simplest and most powerful instructions in the entire Gita. Just come back to me. Not with perfect faith, not with all your doubts resolved, not with your life sorted out. Just come back. Broken, empty, hopeless, come back. Tell Krishna exactly where you are. Not a rehearsed prayer, a real conversation. Say, Krishna, I have lost hope. I do not know how to believe anymore. I am tired of trying. I need you to show me something real. That prayer, that raw, honest, desperate prayer, is exactly the kind that Krishna answers. Not always immediately, but always perfectly, and always at exactly the right now. To the one who has lost hope, Krishna's final message today is this. The fact that you are still here matters. The fact that something in you clicked on this video, stayed through these words, and is still listening right now, means the part of you that hopes is not completely gone. It is just buried under too much pain. And Krishna is here right now, in this moment, to dig through that pain with you and find it again. Your story is not over. Your best chapters have not been written yet. The miracle you stopped believing in has not been cancelled. It has just been delayed for the exact right moment. And that moment is closer than you think. Do not give up now. Krishna did not bring you this far to leave you here. Jai Shri Krishna. Comment below with just the words, I am still here. Because you are, and that matters more than you know right now. Share this video with someone who you know has quietly stopped hoping. They need this message today more than anything else. Subscribe to OKK for Krishna's message every week. Because every week, Krishna has something to say to the parts of you that are struggling. Only Krishna knows how close your breakthrough is. Only Krishna knows what is waiting on the other side of this hopeless moment. Hold on. Jai Shri Krishna.